There you go. That's how it works, marriage, right? You keep making deposits in that I love you, dear. And then when you screw up and you have a withdrawal, you have enough deposits there to overcome the withdrawal. All right, I guess we will. It's up on the screen just in case, right? Don't be afraid. That's how great we have a business. Sorry, we're going to be a little different, but just, 4:30 to now, making a PowerPoint, doing calls in between. I thought it'd be great. Maybe we can do this if you're sharing someone. So when you first go into health practitioner, even a chiropractor, Dr. Jerry Shaw, whatever, they were promised by their mom and dads that, if they go to university, put all that time in and everything, they become wealthy, have a white coat, people in society would look up to them. And, it's a lot harder slog once they get out of university and they believe. And then when you go talk to your doctor or you go talk to someone that's got some sort of health, in the medical profession, thinking I could get Oliabo, I could have these products, right? They could sell them. We have one good guy I know here in our team that has he's got two businesses. He's got hair salon. No, it's not a doctor, right? But it still works. More people coming in. Here we go. Mike McCarty, very good. Benny, Pam. And he's got a series of massage clinics, regular ones. And I said, look, you put this up on the shelf in the hair and you tell the gals, like, you crush up eggshells to put in your dog's food so the dog's hair looks shiny. This will make your hair look great. And in the massage, you put this on the shelf and then maybe use it when you do it. And he's selling quite a bit. So with the health people, you got to approach them. But when you approach them, they feel like their authority is getting undermined. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to be confrontational. So let's do this. And I'll edit this and I'll put it up in the YouTube channel. I'll put it up in the Facebook group for all. And you can use it. Plus, I'll put all the slides in the files in the Facebook group. But you're going to go to somebody and mention it to them. You got to do it slowly and you got to build up. So there's a lot of slides here, but you kind of got to build up to let them see the problem and agree. There's no sense being confrontational. They got to agree. So if Nigel's on here, I don't think he is. That's too bad because this was especially for him. No, he's not. All right, here we go. So we're building up to it, right? They don't talk about this. Just show them that. The big picture. Chronic disease replaced infectious diseases as the leading cause of death in modern society, and Western lifestyle diets now strongly linked to systemic inflammation and long-term disease. It's a chronic illness, number one cause of death. And in Australia, it's built for Australia. So you imagine your numbers in North America compared to this. It quietly accounts for the vast majority of deaths every year, and it's a slow tide, but then it's a sudden storm. An illness in Australian government health statistics, 9, here comes Julia in Singapore, 9, go figure, folks. I thought Australians, bronze Aussies were healthy. 9 out of 10 deaths, that's 90%, are linked to chronic disease. What's chronic disease? Diabetes, heart, inflammation, like that. That translates to roughly 150 to 160,000 deaths per year. So we're building up for them. The modern health crisis, we're living longer, but we're not healthier. We're not aging well. Modern civilization, and we go, just mute that. Modern civilizations traded vitality for convenience. And it's a global shift towards health, and the world's waking up. Now we're just starting to slowly change the stream. I know there's education in the middle of this for you. You're not in their face. You're just slowly shifting their way of thinking. And they like to make money, right? So there's a massive market, 6.3 trillion global in the wellness economy, and it's projected to be 9 trillion by 2028. That's right around the corner. And the consumer demand, preventative health is rising. People are investing in longevity. Daily wellness habits are becoming the norm. There's an opportunity here for you. Nutrition supplementation is booming. Natural and plant-based solutions are expanding. Personal health's now a priority. It's not a luxury. Health's no longer reactive. It's productive. From sickness management to vitality creation. Where crisis meets the solution. Here's your answer, Mr. and Mrs. Doctor. The reality, look on the left here. Processed nutrition, chronic inflammation, energy decline, preventable disease. The need is what you're going to learn to fulfill. This is how you change your practice. You need to have something that shows people that there's a need, Nate, you can fulfill it. Cellular nourishment, natural solutions, daily restoration, long-term vitality. A new approach is required, not just managing health, but restoring it. And bingo, now we're into this. So how many would like me to do a regular? Have we got new people on this call? If we do, oh, Rockin' Robin, good for you. Stone, you're out there trying to win the competition. That's why you're late. I'm no for sure. How many would like me to go through a present? Ray, should I do a quick opportunity presentation?
Yeah. There's some new people here. I would appreciate it, Malcolm. Thank you, brother.
There you go. So if that was a little training, now where they like, what? You gave them a crisis. Here's the solution. The solution is the olive. Go figure. 7,005 for you new people. 7,500 years. It's probably longer. I don't know, but that's the at most recorded. Gordon, our CEO, and one of the form guys that put this whole thing together with his brother Joe back in the day. Gordon Morton. He showed us 5 Sundays ago on a corporate call. Talked about the Sumerians, that Sumerian civilization, same time as the Egyptians, and they had recordings of the olive, same as the Egyptians. It's in the first book of the Bible. The most important botanical, powerful health benefit, modern science. And why do we need that? And this one's a little geared because of the medical, right? This presentation was for medical. But why do we need that? Well, look, here are some studies that were done, not Oliabo. These are in, you can see underneath, you can see they're independent studies. But there's a wide range of health benefits just from consuming, just having a shot of EVU. What's EVU? Extra virgin olive oil. And that's a healthy part of the Mediterranean diet. So on the left here, cardio support, Ray on the call, our master distributor, my sponsor, still letting people in. That's great. He talks about this, that thing here, and just off the center of your heart, the main important thing that delivers everything around your body. You want that guy to keep going strong, right? Right up until your very last day. Well, 30% chance of 30% lower risk, 1/3 less of a cardiovascular event. What's a cardiovascular event? Doesn't end well, right? On a gurney in the ICU, big bill, or somebody's ordering lilies because you're getting put 6 foot under. That's great. I want 1/3 less chance. Have a look below it. Brain health. We all know how that's beta amyloid accumulation is accumulating. A little play on words. It's everywhere now. It used to be 1 in a couple hundred people when I was a boy. Next to nobody had dementia. 1 or 2 boys in the war vets home. For you guys, you Aussies on the call. A lot of Aussies on this call here. We're a worldwide company. I would love just having a shot of extra virgin olive oil. We're not an olive oil company, but I'm just giving you some regular statistics out there. I would love to have this thing upstairs working fine, right? Longevity, we all want to live longer, but we don't want to be decrepit, unhealthy. We are living longer up until 2 years ago. The statistics out there now in Western society, right? You Canadians, Aussies, you US people, you guys in Europe, longevity just declined 2 years. Our society has just started to turn the corner and go back the other way. But we want to live longer and we want to be healthier. And our digestive health, this thing down here, 22 feet of small intestine, 82% of your immune system is in your small intestine. That's what fights everything off. You want to look after that. Well, that gut health, these two, they communicate to each other. They call it the gut-brain connection. Oxidative stress, the lining of your small intestine gets ruined. What's oxidative stress? You need antioxidants. You need longevity. What do you need? Extra virgin olive oil. It reduces it. It protects your gut. We're on some Zoom just the other night. I never noticed. I had most of my plumbing removed in my late 30s and had about bad health. I'm telling you, I had no idea that so many people have plumbing problems. You got all your pieces. This don't seem to work as well. Would you like that to work? Great. Well, there you go. Everything on the left here, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is pretty well everything that goes wrong with this is caused by that one word, inflammation. Modern science has figured that out. It's all inflammation. And if you can reduce inflammation, you're winning. Nature's way of reducing inflammation can be hard drugs. The most usual one is ibuprofen. You know that. You get it prescribed. Usually can't get the second prescription. Why? Because it's very bad for you. Ruins your liver, ruins your kidneys, and destroys your small intestine. Nature's answer is about 100 to 200 times better. Nature always wins, right? Creation is great. HP, that's not some pioneer high fidelity sound system. HP, high phenolic, extra virgin olive oil. High phenolic it occurs with pre-harvest. We're going to talk to you about that, taking the olive earlier, but high phenolic extra virgin olive oil is high in oleocanthal. Oleocanthal's the enzyme. It is the property, the polyphenol, the phytonutrient that we want to get. You need that in your body. So how do you get it? Our company creates it for you, not in the lab. They take it from nature and they know how to extract it. So here's oleocanthal right in the middle. Powerful phytonutrient. One sec, just let some people in. Powerful phytonutrient, big polyphenols full of it. Chocolate block full of oleocanthal. They're just for you, Ray. It supports joint health, healthy inflammation response, brain function, cardiovascular. I want all of those things. How many people on the call? You're going to give a heart, do whatever you want. Better flexibility. One of the very first testimonies that 99% of the people enjoy. Better flexibility. So oleocanthal, where do we get that? From high phenolic extra virgin olive oil. But then the next two properties that are very important phytonutrients, very strong polyphenols, aleuropine. Now, aleuropine, look what it does. Healthy blood sugar, microbial balance. That's your gut. Weight management. We're not a weight loss company, but everybody's losing body size. And cardiovascular, there's that pump again. Well, where's that come from? That comes from the olive tree. It comes from the leaf, actually, a leaf extract. And we're the only company out there pretty well that I know of that's doing this correctly. So we're taking not just what's in the oil, but from the tree itself. Why are we concentrating on the tree? You see, if these trees are 500 years, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000-year-old trees on a call to Australia, you guys remember Joe talking with him and his wife. Joe's one of the co-owners, younger brother. And that clip, and he's standing next to the tree, and the man that owns the olive grove's telling him that's a 2,000-year-old tree. How can a tree 2,000 years old keep producing fruit? Because of longevity properties. The tree has overcome that adversity in it. So it's not just the oil. The oil is the end product of the tree. So if the tree can overcome that adversity and create longevity in itself, and you can extract those longevity properties, aleuropine out of the leaf, and verbascicide, another one of the polyphenols, phytonutrients that comes from the pulp of the fruit and the seed, not the oil, right? If you could extract those longevity properties that keep that tree going for that long and producing fruit and get it in you, right? In here, daily intake, I guess those longevity properties and overcoming adversity would be beneficial for you. So verbascicide. Another thing, I think we're the only company out there doing it right. Free radical support, that's antioxidant for your brain. There's that thing up there, microbial balance, metabolic, that's your gut, metabolic, everybody, more energy, right? We talk about that. Vascular inflammation, that's what creates high blood pressure. That's your endothelial cells, the lining of your arteries that help pump the blood, and skin health. We all want to look younger. How do we get these? And there's more to come. How do we get them? Well, our company created a trademark proprietary blend. It's called Olivectum. Olivectum is the part I just shared outside of the oil. The aleuropine, phytonutrients from the leaf extract, and the verbascicide, phytonutrient from the pulp. When you got to pick the olive early, pre-harvest, a few months early, it's still bright green. Doesn't taste as good as when you'd pick it for regular extra virgin olive oil or making martinis or whatever. It's not that great a taste then, but that's when the phytonutrients, the polyphenols are the strongest. You cold press it. Our company gets everything from Italy, from designated olive groves. I've left the part out because it's a different presentation, but Joe and Gordon, their mother is from Italy, from Treviso, one of the blue zones. She immigrated to Canada in the 20s, married a man, Mr. Morton, obviously, right? Hence the Morton family. And that family stayed connected to Italy, not by phone. Every year they go back and stay at the same place in Treviso. When those boys grew up, they were back there all the time as they were as kids, then back with their kids. You guys saw Joe on, what was it for us? Saturday. Anzac Day in Australia. You saw, like, he got that emotional. I thought he was going to cry, right? That's how close this is, that whole family and being taught about what we are. And that's why they're so passionate to bring this to you. But this is just one product. Olivectom's one product. You see, we get the oleocanthal. So for you new people, grab your phone. I want you to take a screenshot. Take a picture of this. The Olurapine. What is this? I went to Google and I took the first 6 lines. Ray told me you copy down these 5, 6 words way back in June last year and said, Mal, you copy these down and go look them up, Chat GTP, whatever. I did. And there were pages. I was like, man, I want that in my body. Hadn't told me what the product was. I want to get it in my body. How do I get it in there? Squalane, another property of the olive tree. Incredible property. Antioxidant, cardiovascular, cholesterol balance, anti-aging. You know what this is? You know why squalene is so important? It's in our flex and it's in our facial anti-aging serum because our bodies produce squalene, a natural oil, and squalane imitates that. So what's the key there? Your body wants it, it accepts it, it thinks it's own. You've got to do that. Our bodies are so protective. Hydroxytyrosol, one of the most powerful antioxidants known. We know how that's important. Protects your DNA, oxidative damage. Remember I talked about this, endothelial function. That's the lining of your arteries. That's what helps force the blood through your system all the way out to the very end. There's a gal on this call in Australia having serious inflammation where she can't feel her hands and fingers. Just had surgery. This is going to help it. Neuroprotective. That's up here. Neurodegenerative diseases. Anti-inflammatory, skin protection. Hydroxytyrosol comes from the olive tree. Verbascicide, remember? Told you from the pulp. So how do you take a picture of this, go look it up for yourself. Don't believe me. Go do your own research. When you see what each of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polyphenols and phytonutrients only through the olive tree, you'll buy, I want that in my body. Civilization's known this for thousands of years. And we're the first to bring it to market in a big way. And how do we get it to you? Right there. Our core product, Prima, coming in a tin, just like in the 1950s and 60s. Part of Gordon, here he is on the back. In our other presentations, you would have seen the slide of the mum right there with that's Treviso, Italy, when she was young, 21 years of age. There she is with the boys when they're grown up. And our core product is shipped to you, and there are 30 kilo packs in that. I'll get one out. There are 30 kilo packs in here, a daily dose, 4 capsules. The first 2 big, large green capsules right there, they're chocolate block full of oleocanthal. Remember, we want that in our bodies. High phenolic extra virgin olive oil infused with other polyphenols and rosemary. That's the key to that. You know, the Mediterranean diet that people have talked about, where the longevity, the blue zones, Italy and Greece. I used to look at Mediterranean diet. Like last night, we did. Yeah, we did. No, we had tacos last night. Night before, Lucille cooked lasagna. I love lasagna, but wow, man, you look at that. How do you keep this weight down? I am taking this. I look at the Mediterranean diet, go to an Italian restaurant, and think, how do they live on average 100 plus years? It just came out 2 months ago, Worldwide Health, the WHO, you know, those guys won't get into that, World Health Organization, but they just released the country with the least cardiovascular events. That means the best heart health in the world, not by a little bit. The graph was like, it was half a page bigger than any other country. Which country you think it was? Italy. Go figure with their diet. You know why? Because they consume, on average, 14 liters of high phenolic extra virgin olive oil a day. Many of them take a shot of it in the morning and last thing before bed. Listen to Earl Mindell, the author of the Vitamin Bible, the father of nutrition, sits on our scientific medical board. Great friend of mine. You've had him on he's been on our calls. He's on our YouTube channel. He's in our website. You'll meet him many times in what we do with functions with this company. He talks about that. He has a shot of olive oil. Well, that's how you get 14 liters of extra virgin olive oil into your body. Right there. See that? Inconvenience. Remember the proprietary blend? Second product, olivectin, the barbascicide, and the lurapine, right in the second capsule, little white one. And the third capsule is Rosa. Now, Rosa comes from not from the olive tree. It's pycnogenol, grapeseed extract, very high antioxidant. We're high in antioxidant already. Why? Well, if you listen to Joe talk about this, listen to Dr. Vaughan Johnson up there in Montana, the other doctor on the medical science board, they talk about how when you put things from nature together, you get a synergy and it opens up a pathway. That's why we have Rosa, grapeseed extract, and lycopene. Lycopene's the carotenoid that makes good organic tomatoes red, and that creates a synergy. You get this pillow pack once a day, convenience, in a great packaging for you that you can show and share with anybody, change your health, just like you saw on that slide, the Oliabo effect.
Oliabo doesn't add artificial fixes. We protect what nature already perfected. From harvest to final product, everything is designed with intention. Food was never meant to be this complicated. Health is supposed to be simple. For thousands of years, the longest living people on Earth didn't count macros or chase trends. They ate real food. They honored the olive tree. And they used olive oil not just as food, but as medicine. Modern processing stripped that power away. Oliabo exists to restore it. This isn't a supplement. It's a return to what actually works.
That's in your back office for you gals. More people.
Oliabo
sorry.
doesn't add
in. So we have our daily product, but then we also have, this works from the inside out, right? This is going to be preventative health, whole body challenge, whole body change. But let's say you have a nagging problem. Do a number on your wrist like I did yesterday afternoon. Trying to lift my chariot instead of getting the car jack out and jacking it up. I was doing a little maintenance. Yeah, can't do that when you're 68. So what did I do last night? I took this, which is everything I just showed you, but add 2 extra things added. One we already have, squalane, see there? But heavy concentration of it in our flex. It's a topical ointment. It's to put on the problem spot for instant relief. Instant, 15 to 20 minutes later. And mangosteen pericarp. Now, that's just a coincidence. Yes, but you see, these boys know this property because that mangosteen fruit right there comes from Asia, Southeast Asia, grows here. We love eating it. There are properties in it, just like in the olive, that they built a 15-year, billion-a-year company from. So I think they know what mangosteen pericarp is. And you have this product to go to with our others. And here's Ashley again. She's the formulator of this. Ashley has worked with Gordon for 18 years, even though she had her own health online business marketing facial, which I'm going to get to. But she's a very important, she's a certified organic. What was it, Ray? Like, I'll remember it in a second. But formula.
Hi, everyone.
Listen to her.
I'm sure you've seen Flex by now, but I'm here today to tell you how to use it and how to fit it into your daily routine. So I'm only doing 1 pump today because I'm targeting a smaller area. I let it sit in my palm for about 5 to 10 seconds. That way it matches my own body temperature and easily absorbs into my skin. Then you apply it directly to the area you're targeting. Then massage it into your skin. Flex is built around high oleocanthal extra virgin olive oil. The texture is smooth and lightweight, and the scent is fresh, clean, think green grass and peppermint. So everyone's bodies are different. Larger areas may need more Flex. That means 1 to 2 pumps more, maybe a little more massaging. Flex is now available on our website. Get yours for you and your family today.
Everything's on our website, shopping experience. Now on to skincare. We always want to look younger, right? That's just a normal thing. We all fight that. It's part of life. And we get sick and tired of, the aches and pains and lack of energy, all sorts of things going on. White hair. Just have a beautiful head of dark brown hair. Go figure. Well, we go to the pharmacy. We go to the department store. And when you walk in any department store, anywhere in the world, travel the world, everyone's exactly the same. As soon as you walk in those front doors, ground floor, 15 to 21% of the real estate, the floor plan, right where you are, big chunk, right, is what? Cosmetics. Why is that? Because people buy those products. That's their biggest seller. So we have it, and that doesn't have to be complicated. You know, when you go in there, there's so many counters. Why are so many counters? Because they want to sell you 1, 5, 10, 12-step process. There's a key to it. Thousands of years being used. It's olives, olive oil, and olive tree derived products. So everything I just talked to you about in this product and some more. Visa Lux Anti-Aging Serum. The best testimony you can have, you just watched her. Ashley Brown, 40 years of age. Not sure she'd be wanting me to be sharing her age. Looks 18 to 23. Look at this. This is an iPhone picture, not something of Gordon and his movie. You want to look like that at age 40, or you're older and you want to change and get younger? Treviso is our brand name. Visa Lux, the product, anti-aging serum for you. I added this from last week. 93% of molecular damage, aged skin cells is neutralized. What with? The olive. 100% plant-based, 80% olive-derived. Only natural going on your skin. And in the one call that when she introduced this is really important. Dermal epidermal junction. That's the collagen. Our bodies make collagen. You know, there's network marketing companies that have made a living for people out of collagen products. And our bodies make it. It's like nature's facelift, right? And I like doing this because this thing was hanging down. This thing under here was really hanging down. And what happens with this? Our bodies do that again. We get a natural facelift. Olive-derived squalane. Remember, that's the key to this, to the dermal epidermal junction, to create the collagen support in your cells. So our ingredients, squalane, like I talked about, olive leaf extract, extra virgin olive oil. But there's some extra stuff in here. Jojoba seed oil, mangosteen seed oil, rosehip seed oil, bakuchiol. There's a nice film, but maybe you're going to see it. And buckhorn sea oil. Not sure what that is. Let Ashley explain a little bit.
At the heart of the formula is squalane, a lightweight olive-derived lipid known to support hydration and softness. It helps skin to feel smooth, balanced, and beautifully moisturized. The olive fruit oil provides nourishing lipids derived from olives. This ingredient helps support the skin's natural balance and skin conditioning. Olive leaf extract contributes naturally occurring polyphenols. These compounds are well known for their antioxidant capabilities. Bakuchiol is a plant-derived retinol alternative, widely recognized for helping improve the appearance of fine lines and skin texture. It helps skin appear smoother and more refined. Visa Lux also features a precision rollerball applicator. This allows the serum to glide effortlessly across the skin for a smooth, controlled application. Once applied, massage gently in an upward motion into your skin. This turns your skincare routine into a simple, relaxing, daily ritual. With consistent use, many people notice skin that looks smoother, softer, and more refined. Fine lines may appear softer and less noticeable. You may also see a complexion that looks brighter and more radiant. Skin tone can appear more even and beautifully balanced. Most importantly, skin feels nourished, healthy, and comfortable. Using Visa Lux couldn't be easier. Step 1. Cleanse. Simply cleanse the face and gently pat the skin dry. Glide Visa Lux across the face, focusing on areas where skin may show fine lines, dullness, or uneven skin tone. Massage gently in an upward motion until the serum blends into the skin. In just moments, your skin looks smooth, radiant, and beautifully hydrated. Visa Lux was created to simplify skincare without sacrificing performance.
So now let's move on. Sorry, letting people in still. We're not an olive oil company, but we do have olive oil. How come? Well, we didn't plan on it. But you guys, once you learned about the olive oil story, you learned about what you're buying for extra virgin olive oil in the marketplace through Joe and Gordon's education, but most of it, well, I won't go down that path, but it's not what you think it is, and you're paying too much money. And yes, we have the olive groves in Italy that we get all our product from. You just saw like in that Visa Lux. See that? Hills and Hills? That's just one of them. So what was it, Ray? End of December, I think. Company said, we started November 11th, by the way, for you brand new people. No, you haven't missed the boat. We're just getting going, 150 days. But they said, all right, we'll get you olive oil, but it can't come from the same produce groves because they're pre-harvest. They're getting picked early to get the high phenolic count. This is still pretty good high phenolic count, but it's from a different spot. People have bought that up. Here, I'm going to play this because this is an example of, you say, how could I tell the story that you're telling, Mal? There's so many clips for us. We probably get 2 clips a week coming out of our media program. What? Gordon owns a media company. No, it works on my cooking. I like cooking steaks, and I usually do it in butter. And when I got mine, I gave it a shot. And this, instead of the darker black charcoal that you get up, what you get used on a steak restaurants now to cook a steak, you got this golden, and it was great. I didn't put on salads and that yet. The brand Oliabo. Why would you like to go out and share this? One, it's about the ownership. You got Ray Heron right here. He's going to close out our call for us, our master distributor. He's known these owners. He actually knew their parents when the boys were little boys, Joe and Gordon. And then they've grown up. They grew up with their father being the Canadian guy that started Nature Sunshine. Nature Sunshine, and I went and looked it up, still out there today. Actually, it's in the top 20 in the world still. So they know that. They grew up with it. They watched their parents. They grew up a mother that was a chemist, for you Aussies, pharmacist, and had Gabriella's health store. She was a wellness, the herbal gerbil. So they grew up with that. Then they went out in the field and did it on their own themselves with some seriously big companies as distributors, became country managers, learned the corporate deal. And then back in 2002, along with some other men, they started a company called Zango and set the world on fire for 15 years, 10 years or so more off, and they're back. That's the key. First thing, ownership and know the course, where they want to take this and take a great big idea, the best, the most incredible secret, like Joe says, the greatest health secret the world has not yet been told. We have it for you in phenomenal products. Second part of the, what would you say, the formula for success? Great products from the inside out. Instant pain relief, muscle tension, the whole lot, and then to look younger, the best anti-aging we have. Throw in some cooking oil. So you say yes for you new people on this call, and I see a bunch of new people here, lots and lots and lots. Hernan, good for you. You made the call. You say yes, and you go to the site for you new people, oliabo.com/, and the username of the person that brought you to the call. So go to their site. It will open up. You'll see here's in the same area in Italy. They'll be out. This is a still shot. You look at your products and you say, shop now. Yes, andiamo. That's Italian. Let's go. You're joining a community. Let's go together. I want to buy some products. And it's a shopping experience. When you come on board, there's no in your face, oh, you're going to get rich videos and all it. None of that. It's a shopping experience. And you can buy yourself some Prima. So you click the plus sign here. Yes, I want Prima. I got a significant other. I got a spouse. I got teenage kids. Yes, I need more than one. I'll get a couple of those. If you look at the subscription, look at that. There's a significant $12 on $100. That's a significant discount. Get on your subscription. For everybody on the call that didn't see on my YouTube channel, I made a clip over the weekend. I was getting so many calls. There's a clip about how to adjust your subscription, how to go change your subscription date. We talked to Curtis. They made some significant changes in your back office. You can go in and change your subscription date. There's all sorts of things to do with your subscription, how to change your orders and get a different subscription this month to the next one. Go get yourself some Flex. Hit the plus sign here, buy some Flex. Great discount again on subscription. Visa Lux comes for $100 US, but there's 4 packs. You can't buy one for $25. It's 4. Why is it in 4? Because The ingredients, they want to keep it very stable. They want to keep the integrity. So you open one at a time for a short period of time. This bundle is a phenomenal savings. 2 Visa Lux, 2 Premier, and 2 Flex. If you add 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these, and you look at the price here, it's $38 US. You Aussies, that's 50 odd plus dollars saving. That makes sense. There's no pre-order anymore. Sorry, you got to take that out of there. This one here, that was just changed, did my subscription. That's why I did the video. 2 Prima, 2 Flex. Great savings right here. You're virtually getting 3/4 of the second Flex for free. You can buy olive oil in a pack of 3, single, and these Mylar packs, they come in a bag. You can get that. And this for trials. My daughter just walked past with green stuff all over her face. So I had to double take. Trial size packs. You get 5 Mylar bags, and there are 7 pillow packs. So a week's supply. You can trial it for people. You say, yes, checkout. You click the checkout, and you got to fill in the form. That's normal. How are you going to get it shipped to you? What name? Your shipping address. You fill in your credit card info, and you notice this. Something really refreshing. There's no membership fee. There's no enrollment. There's no web hosting fees. There's no starter kit. There's no, you got to buy $580 or $795 or $1,100 like every other company. There's no way to buy individual products. That's us. Very, very, very user-friendly. You say confirmation on your credit card, checkout, and your site refreshes. And you're going to be back into your shopping site, or you may go into the other site. You notice there's a brand rep. You say, yeah, I probably would like to be a brand rep. You can just be a customer until you feel like moving forward. You don't have to. And you click that, and then you're going to get into Premio Pay. And I'm not going to go through the Premio Pay other than I'm just going to tell you this. It's straight volume. There are no hoops to jump through. There are no circus acts to perform like any other company. Someone comes on board, you're paid 25% right up front, 1/4. And look, this is $110 subscription, 110 points qualification, 100 points comp plan. And our comp plan's this easy. 50% runs the company, 50% goes to you. So how do we figure that out? $50 runs all of Italy, all the olive groves, all the farmers, all the processing over there, shipping to North America, then in North America, all of it packaging into the capsules, into this, into the Flex, into the Visa Lux. Really simple, 50-50. And so for you, you get paid 25%, $25 per order, fast start bonus. We call it sprint. That person shares it, 10%, $10. There you go. That's simple. Then they go to a baseline monthly pay. And our monthly pay, it's just volume. Yes, we would like you to have 3 legs. So me plus 3, teach 3 to build 3. That's all you got to learn, 3 people. That's simple. That's the minimum. You can be a lot wider, unlimited with Unilevel, a lot wider, teach 3 to build 3, and it's pure volume. There's no depth to the volume. You get paid 8 levels deep. On a 100-point order, $5 level 1, $5 level 2, $10 level 3. That's good. Doubles. $5 level 4, $5 level 5, $5 level 6, $5 level 7, $5 level 8. You catch that? It doesn't diminish. Same money. $10, double the amount of level 2. You know, if everybody's on 200 points, more than one product, that's $10, $10, $20. And 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Simple as could be. All the volume counts below the 8 levels. And if your legs aren't balanced, you go to your back office, go into your website, watch Curtis. We have something called sideways compression. And what is that? That will take all the points of all the people that are in your 60-day holding tank. Oh, yeah, we have a holding tank where you can move and build your teams and create synergy, create momentum, have people you know work together with people. But besides that, all those customers, all your affiliate marketers, yes, that's why we have 10% in third level, help those affiliate marketers. All of what we have will take all those points, sideways compression, and whatever leg needs a little boost for that end of the month, so nobody misses out, it will place them under there. Not the people, just the points, so you qualify. That's what we have. I'm going to move on to this one. And, part of this pay plan, There are so many rewards, and there's a trip coming up to Italy. You can go to Italy. We got April left, all of May, and all of June. Now, Julia in Singapore on this call, I know you personally got a video from the owner the other day. Go figure, huh? He personally sent you a video encouraging you because why? If you hit Premio, that's just 500 orders in your team. It's 250 if people are ordering 2 products. That's how simple it is. I'm going to play this and turn this call over to Ray. You can go to Italy, qualifiers, Premio, or there. Look at that. There he is, center screen. Are the hearts for Ray or the hearts for you guys going to Italy? Who on this call is going to, you don't have to qualify yet. You got April, May, June. Let's go. We can wrap this month up. Ray's talking to his lovely wife, Cheryl.
I am. I'm just blowing her a kiss.
Yeah,
I'm blowing you a kiss
I think
too.
Cheryl gets jealous of me because Ray's always working. I know she says, when you're gonna take a nobody works as hard as Ray, folks. He deserves to be the master distributor. For 40 years, he's always been at the top, not because he got lucky, because he worked his way there. That's how it's happened. Here he is. He's down in Venice Beach. Remember, I started the call with a lifestyle talking about the Caribbean. Well, he has a home in northern Michigan. He has a lodge up in further northern Michigan. He's got a place in a golf course in Oklahoma, and he lives in Venice Beach in Florida in the summer. You can have that lifestyle by doing what Ray says, doing the most you can possibly do. So, folks, listen to what Ray says and let him give you some really good nuggets of wisdom. He always has plenty.
Thank you, Malcolm, so much. I really appreciate your incredible energy. You're an amazing guy, amazing network marketer with at least 3 decades of demonstrated success. And, I think you probably believe me, but I'm going to say it publicly. I believe you know that I know the success that you've had in this industry is phenomenal. I believe this will be the biggest success of all of them. I really do believe that. Folks, Oliabo, I'm asking you to trust me. You might not know me personally. Some of you, many of you do. You know that, honesty is important to me. This thing is going to be an absolute giant. It's going to be one of the largest companies in this industry. And I say that for good reason. I know the owners personally. They're personal friends of mine. I trust them completely. They got a lot of business acumen. They understand this industry like no other. In each and every one of of the executive team, they have their own individual talents, and boy, they come together. It's going to be something to behold in the years to come. I say years to come. You can build this in, I think, extremely quickly. I've demonstrated that in the past. I know it can be done. Depends on how bad you want it. 41 years ago, I needed it desperately, and it proved, I listened to some people that taught me some things. Find the right company, right time, build your business like your life depended on it for 90 days. It could set you up financially for life. I internalized that, and I just went for it. Totally green, not having any experience in this industry. Pretty poor self-image back in those days, and I just went for it. I needed for it to happen, and it changed my life really in 90 days. Probably spoiled me a little bit, Malcolm. So I know that these things can be built quickly if you absolutely give it your best. Give it 100% of everything you got. If you're pretty desperate like I was back in those days, it can happen for you. However, I don't promise that for you, but here's what I think I can say, and be within what the law says I can say. I'm not guaranteeing anything, not guaranteeing any success. Your success will depend on you personally. You're the CEO of You Incorporated. It's your business, and I think I can comfortably say, let's give it 3 to 5 years, okay, or 2 to 5 years. Let's use that window. If you stay involved and continually share this company, its products, and its opportunity with people over time, I believe there's an excellent chance that you could build a business that would actually make you financially independent. No guarantee of that, but I've witnessed it in 41 years. I've witnessed it not only in my life, in many, many, probably thousands of other people's lives in my career. Um, Oliabo is special. People that own it are special people. Like I said, I trust them completely. I know what they're going to do. I want to throw this out before I forget about it. And extremely, I don't have the time. I think it's going to be around 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern time on May the 4th. Really special day to remember. May the 5th is a special day. It's my birthday. But it's Cinco de Mayo, okay? But just try to remember the day before, May the
Do you
4th.
remember why he's doing it May 4th? Because
Tell
May
us.
5th was when I'm not sure, I'm sure you know, but
Yeah.
May 5th, I was on call with Gordon and Joe and that and May 5th was when Gordon, he had formulated this for 2 years with Joe, right? Come here, big little brother. I forgot this great big idea. Joe at the same time just got back from Italy and went, wow, I've been doing a deep dive into olive oil. And Gordon's like, yeah, wait, stop. I want to talk to you about olive oil. What? I was in Italy too. And May 5th was the day that Gordon said, I'm doing this. He wrote it down, said, I'm going to form it. I'm putting it together, had called up all the board of directors, all the people he wanted, and said, this is the day. So why May 4th? It's the day before he gave his word to himself. And look what happened that same year. You know, Ray talks about it's not just luck, it's hard work. I'm just going to throw one thing in and keep going. Every single person on this call is here through Ray. Ray was not slotted in as master distributor and all these legs or whatever. Ray personally called each one of the leaders that are on this call and talked to them about what we had. We opened November the 11th, December 30th was our first full month in, right? And Ray was a 100K Premio. That was Premio's top of the line, 500 orders. That's 50K, right? 100K. He doubled the top you could go in the company in his first 30 days. That effort. Well done, Ray.
Hey, thanks, brother. But you know what? All I did, Malcolm, was apply what I learned 41 years ago. Really, I realized that Mr. Jim Rohn was right. Find the right company, right time. I knew it was the right company because I got all the experience in the world with this group of people. I've worked with them before, with a few little interruptions for the most part of 3 decades. Gordon especially. So, I knew I had the right company at the right time. I had the formula for me, that was taught to me by the best, I believe, probably self-development coach in the world. He's in heaven today, but he left a great library. Check him out, Jim Rohn, ROHN. Go to jimrohninternational.com. Buy The Challenge to Succeed. Be amazed at what it can do for you. He taught me those things, so I know personally. If you'll just borrow my belief, if you don't know me personally, this one definitely will be an absolute giant, and it just depends on how fast you want it to happen. Most people are busy. I understand that. They have another job, they have other commitments, and they've got children. All kinds of things are competing for our time. I believe personally that you can every day, not, take the weekend off if you want to, but at least 5 days a week, put yourself into activity mode, make that list of about 25 people or so that like you, believe in you, and trust you, and get them some information about Oliabo. And you yourself get totally involved. I appreciate you being on this Zoom. Malcolm is a wealth of information, does a great job, and his Zooms have recruited a lot of people in this company. We all love him. So everything you look for is here. We got a great back office. You have a great back office. It's free. It don't cost you anything. There's short little video clips like the one Malcolm is, previewed here tonight. There's just tons of them. So it's your business. Decide to be successful with it. Realize a couple of things. The whole world, I mean, the world over, people are looking for natural shortcuts to better health. I mean, it's incredible. I'll tell you. People say this product is, well, it's expensive. I can't afford it. I've been for 41 years now. You've been with a few companies. You've discovered some great products, and I mean, I took a pile of supplements every morning, and I've got those all pared down now. I take Prima in the morning. I take vitamin C. I think it's important to supplement with vitamin C, vitamin D3, and zinc. I'm good to go. I got rid of a big pile of supplements and taken just Prima and what I just described to you. And I promise you, I feel better. I know I've got more energy than I had prior to taking this Prima product. We got what the world is looking for. They're looking for that natural shortcut. I hear these testimonies where I sit in this organization. I hear testimonies. Frankly, I probably wouldn't repeat them to you, and I'm not going to. They'd be unbelievable to you if you haven't started yet or if you just started on the product. I believe people take this product steadily every day for 3 or 4 months. They'll be a customer, at least a customer. Maybe they might not build a business, but they'll be at least a customer of yours probably for the rest of their life. There's a good chance of that. No guarantees, but they'll see such a difference in the way they feel. They're going to always be taking this product every morning. Great way to start your day. Conveniently packaged, beautifully packaged, smart, smart, smart. It's the best looking supplement presentation package I've ever seen. And folks, I know that the world over, most people are not only looking for natural shortcuts to better health, they're looking to make more money. We we address the two most important things that I know about people. I think every day, I mean, I don't need to remind myself. I know it. They're looking for a natural shortcut. We've got that with their health, with our Prima product and our olive oil and our Flex and our Visa Lux. We've got the kind of products the world is looking for. And I know that we have the opportunity, at least the opportunity, not a guarantee, but an opportunity that we can build a business over time. How long does it take you? I don't know. That's something only you can answer if you were desperate like I was back in the day. I often say this, and I want to say it again. I think money's probably the least of all values in life, but it becomes the most important thing in the world when you don't have enough of it, and there's people that you love and that you care about, and you don't have enough money to take care of them properly, to put the groceries in the house that they need, to keep the car running, to keep the utilities turned on. It's all you can think about if you don't have enough money. It occupies, I mean, that gray matter up there 24 hours a day. It's pretty much all you can think about uh, when you have the lack of money. So I believe it's the least of all values, but the most important of all values, it seems, if you don't have enough of it and you love people that you feel responsible for. That's the way I was 41 years ago. And I mean, I've screwed up half my life before I found this industry. I think for me, so people, I often say this because I heard a friend of ours say it. He said, looking back in my life in particular, was it odd or was it God? And I believe in my case, it was God. And I think it's God again. This industry has changed since I started 41 years ago. The last decade, I would say, it's been a little bit different. I've seen companies very greedy. I've seen them changing this and changing that, trying to figure out a way to get more money back in their pockets and shortchanging the very people that built their company. I've had that happen to me, and many of you probably on this call have had it happen to you as well. So I was ready to retire when I got the call from Gordon. I love the guy so much, worked with him for so long, made so much money with this guy. Uh, you know, Not just because of the association. It's just that this guy has the right ideas at the right time. He's a branding expert. He's a marketing expert. I mean, he's just a wonderful human being. And there's a few things I'll tell you that if you want to be successful, number one, you got to fall in love with the opportunity. You got to fall in love with the products. You got to fall in love with the team that you work with. We're here to help you in any way that we can. All of you can work your way toward me, and I'm pretty busy, but I'm not too busy for you. If you have someone that you've done your job of introducing them and they have interest in Oliabo, then I'm a pretty good candidate to help you get them over the line. Malcolm is among the best. I see Hernan. I shouldn't start naming names. Dr. Armando. There's a ton of people on part of this team that are here that can help you build a business. We won't do it for you. We'll do it with you. And I promise you, if you spend tomorrow, you probably, if you're like most people, you've gotten involved here. You haven't done very much. Maybe you haven't talked to anybody just yet, and you're just starting out trying the product, but you think you might want to build a business. Please, please go to your back office and spend some time. Spend an hour or two a day here for a few days. Get real familiar with what's there. Go to the resource section and watch some videos and go, wow, I can see where this would be impressive to the people that know me, like me, and trust me. Okay. We've got all the things, but let me tell you what, come May the 4th, everything changes. Malcolm, I would say May the 4th is probably our launch day, our full on launch day beginning May the 4th. It's going to be a powerful Zoom. Watch your emails. If you're involved here with the company, you'll get an email. They'll tell you the time on May the 4th. It's going to be worth it to be there.
Don't
Everybody,
stop and do nothing until May the 4th. May
no,
4th's not
no.
going to be a silver bullet. You know your silver bullet? The products.
Sure.
Get the products in you. Look, you use the products. Oh, and I put a little of this on. Oh my goodness. You don't, your best silver bullet is what happened to you. And nobody knows until you tell them. You just tell them the truth. You don't have to embellish it, right? You just tell them the truth about what happened. You started to take it and what started to happen. And they'll want to do it themselves. That's the best thing you can do. And how's that going to happen? Go to your back office and order more than just Prima. Go and get yourself some Flex so you know how it works. You gals and guys, go and get yourself some Visa Lux and knowing how it works, right? That's the key. Chaz,
Yeah.
Stop having a baby. I'm going to let you talk. Give me a second.
Everybody,
Right.
just know this. It's if you're really looking for opportunity, you won't find a better one. The three things that are so important is the company. I've told you my thoughts about the company, the products. We shared our thoughts about these products. They're unbelievable, and how you're compensated. It has the best compensation model I've ever seen in my 41-year career. It's the best. It's got all the elements that you look for. The only thing that is the difference is your determination to build and how much stickability do you have. If first person says I'm not interested and you move on, well then hey, you're going to probably miss out. But if it's a business that you're looking for, stay with us and do the things that are always important. It's your business. Number one, get on subscription for the product and never get off, period. It's the end. I love network marketing. We got a great back office, and you can get a report card every hour if you want one. And I get to see what's going on in the company, just where I sit. And there's many of you that's got business developed underneath you. You hadn't even placed an order this month. I hope that you understand that you got to at least be qualified by ordering at least $100 worth of product. I hope you understand that. And maybe you just hadn't, your auto ship is scheduled toward the end of the month. I don't know that. All I'm saying is be aware, be aware. You cannot build one of these things without understanding that it is a business. There's some requirements. The requirement of here is that actually, Oliabo is very different. I got to be careful how I say this. You don't have to order any product to be paid with this company. You can get 25% on your first level if you don't order product. But hey, you're never going to build the kind of business that I have in mind for you if you don't get on subscription and teach others to do the very same thing. We're in the duplication business. Everybody duplicates what? Three and me, three people doing two. My recommendation. You don't have to, but my recommendation takes half as many people to earn the same amount of money. Get three people to duplicate doing two. Two what? Two Primas, and then ordering anything else that you like along the way. That's the way to build your business quickly, quickly, quickly. And so if you want to build it fast, I think I got some answers for you. And I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to turn it back to you, brother. I think you said Charlie was there and he wanted to say something.
Yes, he does. Back and forward in his chair. You there?
I am. Hey, guys, how are you doing? Great meeting tonight. Want to share a couple things real quick, and I'm going to give you a building tip. okay, for an old guy. Number one, it's not a good camera, not a good light. These wrinkles right here, 6 days. 6 days. The wrinkles around my eye are almost gone. I'm 79. 79. And Ray knows this, that in 90 days, my LDL cholesterol dropped 47
One
points.
second, Chaz. Show them why they gone. What are you using?
Well, here it is.
Put it in front of the camera.
Right here. Right here, guys.
There
Gotta find the
you
camera.
go. Visa Lux, our
It's the
newest
Lux,
product.
Visa Lux. I knew when I looked up the formula, I knew it was going to do what it's doing. And I got a nice rosy skin tone, and I've lived my life in the sun. All right, this is for you older men and women. At 79 years old, how am I going to really build a business that's going to last a long time? It's not going to be with me building a business with 80-year-olds. So what I decided to do, I looked at the landscape and I said, I need to find somebody, like Les Brown said, I need to find some people who are hungry. So I have joined a hot Pilates group called BodyWise here in Toledo. And I went over there to interview the gal running the entranceway in there, whatever. And lo and behold, what did I find? A group, this one session, 43 women between 25 and 45 years old were marching out of a session of hot Pilates. I noted, and I said, well, how many times a day does this happen? They said 3 or 4. So on Saturday, I went over for my first session, and this is really funny. There was 43 people stacked, boom, 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 in a 102-degree room. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but I needed some ashwagandha because I get a little apprehensive. But I'm going to suggest to you all, think about, where do you want to build, or where locally can you find the right people that have a desire to find out what you have. We have what they want. So most of the people that I know that are on this call, from Mike McCarthy, yeah, I think Mike's older than I am. And where am I going to find people that are 25, 35, 40 years old who have the desire to build? Think about where to go. They're there. They're in every city. Like my great friend Bob Schmidt said, throw me out of an airplane, I can build a business in 30 days if you know how to recruit. And I just wanted to throw that on the call tonight. I will report back. I'm not expecting to recruit the superstar tomorrow, but I'm making my list. And the first girl I talked to, I said, well, what's your name? Normandy. Where'd you go to school? University of Toledo. Oh, what were you studying? Marketing and social media. Ta-da! How good is that? How good is that on the first one? So we already started the journey in having a discussion. So I just wanted to let you guys know that are older, be bold. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody younger. Over and out.
Good for you, Chaz.
Very good, Charlie.
Hey, what are you studying? Marketing and media. Hey, don't vomit on it. Hey, I have something. You could probably put it to practice and do it while you're at your studies. Show all the other.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Chaz. Good for you. Folks, where are we today? Monday morning, Sunday. All you Aussies on the call in Singapore, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Anybody else that's got teams in Southeast Asia? This link, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Australian East Coast time. That's 6 p.m. Singapore, Philippines. For Kukoi and that are on the call. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. same time, same link with Ray. Hernan Lawless has got 3 to 4 Zooms per week. Jerry Shaw has 4 days a week at midday Eastern on a phone number. Everyone's posting all of that. Bring your pit. Doesn't matter we're all cross line, because really isn't. We all participate in the global pool and all the other pools. Jerry does a great phone call that lasts 15 minutes. It's very good. I stayed up the other night and hopped on it. It was really good. I enjoyed it. So get plugged in, stay close, and you will go far.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, Malcolm.
You're welcome, folks. Thank you for coming, folks, taking time on your Sunday night.
Love it, Malcolm.
Or your Monday
Love it.
holiday. Earn it. Or your Monday holiday. All you Australians. I know it's a
Thank
holiday
you.
down there.
Oh, okay.
What's
All
up,
right.
bud?
Thank you,
We got
Boswell.
5 days. We got 5 days. Let's finish the month strong.